Hey there, everyone. Hi, collective. Hi, how are ya? So sorry about that. So look, there's obviously some forces that are trying to stop you guys from getting this reading. There's dogs outside, so I've been barking. I tried to just shut the window, but I get so hot when I connect with spirit that when I'm doing readings, I need the window open to let that cool air in. And then in the summertime, sometimes I even have to have my fan on. So we'll figure that out for the YouTube readings. Maybe like the readings that I do for you guys here, I just will do my best to not have the fan on because I know that that sound can be annoying. Anyways, so sounds like the dogs have stopped. So this is going to be a pick a card reading, or sorry, a pick a crystal for you guys. If you feel drawn to this, there could be messages here for you. These are going to be messages from this is like a higher vibrational type reading. And a really good friend of mine told me that I should start offering these readings for to the public. And I'm going to be offering different types of like galactic readings. So if you are interested like in your own personal reading to receive messages from ETs or your galactic family, you know, you can send me an email. But for this reading, you guys can choose a crystal to get messages from angels and like higher vibrational entities, your galactic family, and angels. So I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs barking, but somebody's got some abundance that there are forces that are trying to keep you from knowing about this good news that's coming. But anyways, onto the crystal. The first one here is the malachite. If you're drawn to the malachite to see the reading, for the malachite, we have that. And we have the pink quartz crystal. If you're drawn to the reading for the pink quartz crystal. Now, before I begin, don't overthink it. Your higher self will choose the crystal, will guide you to choose the crystal that's best for you, the reading for you. However, if you're feeling drawn to both these crystals, it could be because there's messages in both. I do want to tell you that I will be using the same decks of cards. However, I have chosen a particular deck that is going to be different. There's going to be one deck that's different that I use. The other decks will be the same. Okay, so I chose a different deck that will, for the malachite and the pink quartz crystal, but there will be other decks that will be the same. It's just going to be one deck that's going to be different. So you guys can choose, and I'm going to set them over here. I don't know if you can see that green, but it's there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the singing bowl, and then I will choose the winner of the prophecy card at the end. I'm just going to grab my phone at the end and find go to one of the videos randomly and choose someone who has placed a crystal ball emoji to get the prophecy card. If you want a prophecy card, next time, if you don't get chosen, make sure to leave a crystal ball emoji in the video and let me know. Also, on the 14th, I will be doing a free 15-minute love reading giveaway to someone. So as long as you're commenting and you're subscribed, you're liking the video, you could, that is what enters you to win, because I'm going to just randomly choose a video and randomly choose someone who has commented and offer them the free 15-minute love reading giveaway. And then I also do that on the first of each month. So if you have not won a free reading, you'll be able to win. And I think that's it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the singing bowl to cleanse out the energy for myself and yourself. Hold on just a second, guys. I wanted to look something real quick. All right. Okay. Oh, sorry. I need to scoot up. Okay. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, galactic family. Thank you, higher light beings, elementals, for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading for myself and the collective of souls that find their way to this reading. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe and loved. Thank you for infusing this reading and the cards that I use here today with love. Thank you for using the cards that I use here today as tools to communicate, to bring clarity, insight, guidance, validation, understanding, information that comes from the divine. Thank you for enlightening the cards that I use here today with clear and easy to understand, and fusing with the highest light, love, truth, and to the highest good of all, and to the harm of no souls, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. What I'm about to say that I would just received is not going to resonate for everyone. In fact, I do feel like it's only going to be meant for one particular person, maybe a couple, I'm not sure. But they were telling me to say portals, and that you would know what that meant, that it was going to be a sign for you. Okay, so those of you who chose the pink quartz crystal and the malachite. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and start with the pink quartz crystal. And let's get messages from your higher light beings, your galactic family, your angels, your elementals. What do they need to know, Spirit? Angels, galactic beings, elementals, higher light beings, please come here. Guide this reading. Show me clearly what they need to focus on. What they need to focus on. I'm going to pull one card from each deck that I have, guys, since this is going to be 2 readings, basically. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? This is a new deck too, so that's why it's not really poppy. Sometimes the decks come out poppy, but usually new decks don't really pop with me. So if the card doesn't pop, I'll just take it, which is fine. It doesn't matter. Thank you, one. Thank you, Spirit. Can you give us a card? If not, I will pull the card. We'll just take that one. It was sticking up. Oh, we got Ice Queen. So also 22, some of you, oh my God. And then we've got attachment on the bottom of the deck, which is a 2. Also be careful of attachments to material things. I do feel like there is someone that that you could be dealing with that is more like withdrawn emotionally, and more like there seems to be whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, but I am seeing someone that has formed an attachment to like material things, and there's like with the Ice Queen, it feels, this is a card of like introspection, but I really feel like the Queen of Swords when I look at this card. And like I said, like I just got this deck, so I haven't spent a whole lot of time with it, but I do see like that energy of like the Queen of Swords there. So it's like, it's almost like someone has become like a little attached to, or sorry, detached from their feelings and more like focus on material things. I don't know why I just picked this up and started shuffling the deck. But anyways, you guys could be seeing like 222. There seems to be like some challenges some of you are dealing with. I feel like I'm getting the sense of like, hold on, let me put this deck back over here because I got several decks that I want to use. I'm getting the with the Ice Queen here that there could be like some challenges with love, and I just seen 5, the number 5 a moment ago, and 5s can definitely represent like challenges, conflict, things like that. But anyways, I'm being guided to look at the book because, for one, like I said, I just got it, and so I want to kind of get to know it a little bit too. So thank you for bearing with me. But in the book, it says that the Ice Queen resonates to personal power and liberation from the shadow self. So in the bottom of the deck we saw was attachment. So freeing yourself from any attachments is something that I'm picking up as well. It says this revealing ray ignites strength and fortitude, calling forth a presence from the depths of the soul to penetrate through the most difficult of challenges. Oh my God. See, the most difficult of challenges and trials, focusing a bridge between the powers of nature, soul light power, and the darkness that is part of the light self. A new butterfly is born as it sheds its old self and steps into the newness and light of its own being. So you guys really could be like, you know, trying to overcome some difficult situation. It's going to be different for everyone. Not everybody has the same story. So I'm just reading the frequency that you guys are all on that chose this pink quartz crystal. You guys are all vibing on this type of frequency. So that's what I'm reading here. But so maybe it's time for you guys to go into a space of deep inner reflection, a time of really going within and facing that shadow self and figuring out like, what are your attachments? What are you like, are you codependent on someone or something? And freeing yourself from that. So if you guys are like feeling lost or confused about a situation, or like with regards to a connection or something, it's just time to really go within and finding the strength and courage to reveal your own truths. You know, sometimes those shadows, they try to hide from the light within you. Your own shadows can hide from you and go deep within your psyche. And so, but spirit is and your spirit guides and your galactic family is telling you to not allow that shadow side of yourself to hide, to embrace both aspects of yourself, honor both the light and the dark, but always choose the light. You know, you can acknowledge that you have the light and the dark, and everyone has a choice. You know, you have a choice, and maybe you're doing a lot of introspection or thinking about a particular person or a situation. I'm also seeing too that with that attachment card that was on the bottom of the deck, that I really feel like some of you have got like doing a lot of thinking about something that you're attached to or someone that you're attached to, and maybe you are really dealing with that's a pretty challenging thing, or maybe you're like there's a lot weighing on your mind. But I'm going to clarify this with the ice I'm gonna clarify this with the Ice Queen. I'm gonna clarify this with the tarot. But look, just so happened that we had the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck and split that with the Death card, which is like change and transformation. And maybe there's something here that you've really been working on. A lot of you have been doing like some soul searching and introspection and really working like on yourselves. I feel like some of you may even feel a bit detached, either now or in the near future. You may feel like emotionally detached, or feel like someone that you're dealing with is emotionally detached. Can you clear? Also, look up the number 222 since that came up for you guys. It's going to give you another message there. Can you clarify the Ice Queen, please? Can you clarify? The Chariot. Also, some of you could have, I'm getting this, there's no like astrological signs associated with these oracle cards, but because I am really picking up Queen of Swords with this, a lot of you, some of you could have air in your chart, or you're dealing with someone with air in their chart that is thinking a lot about you as well. I'm also seeing too, some of you may be again, like you're dealing with some challenges with the Chariot. This card keeps pulling out. Look, I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. so so silly. So anyways, again, like that's what I was thinking too. A lot of you thinking like really thinking about your money, thinking about like making money, maybe thinking about paying bills, or like maybe really thinking about making money to get money regarding moving. And the thing is that this reading, no, I'll tell you guys about it when we get the Malachite. No, I'll tell you now, because if I don't tell you now, I might forget. But this reading with the pink quartz crystal, I was going to try to focus more on love, because, you know, pink quartz crystal is like promotes like romance and loving feelings and whatnot, and the malachite for your abundance. So this might, some of you may have actually chose to do both. Those of you who chose both, take this as confirmation that you chose right. And if you didn't choose both, but you only chose the pink quartz, you still chose right, because it's still the message for you. And Spirit wanted you to know about your money. Okay. So, or to know something in this message. Anyways, let's continue. But I'm also seeing too that Spirit may, and your galactic family are fully supporting you right now in new opportunities, especially if you're like wanting to move, or like saving money to move is something that I'm seeing. Also seeing someone that's like wanting to earn money to like buy a car, or like some sort of big ticket purchase is what I'm seeing. You know, but anyways, so like the Chariot, this is overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles that are standing in your way. And since we just read that the meaning of that book, it does talk about like overcoming challenges. So and I was even seeing that earlier, like overcoming some sort of challenge or obstacle through like being disciplined, having fortitude. You guys are very deep thinkers is what I'm getting too, because not only am I getting like the Queen of Swords with this card, but I with that introspection and the fortitude, I'm also getting like the Hermit type energy. So it's like Queen of Swords meets Hermit, the Hermit right here. So like maybe this is a time of really going within to overcome any kind of obstacles, really maintaining focus right now, to triumph over obstacles that are in your path, staying focused, keeping your composure, being confident in your abilities, and whether this is with spirituality, career, romance, whatever. Career, did I say career? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, like you know, maybe you feel like you're in some sort of battle in the moment, or in this moment, or in the up and coming near future, you know. And so this is your galactic family, you know, your angels telling you to not worry. You know, if you maintain your focus, you're going to be successful. I'm also seeing too someone like beating out competitors. So I don't know if that's like with your career, or if that's like with regards to relationship, but any challenges that you're facing right now, or that you feel like you're faced with, are not insurmountable, and that they're just requiring hard work, determination. The Ice Queen, the Queen of Swords, she is able to communicate. So communicating clearly, communicating what you mean, and mean what you say. Okay, so let me grab another card here. I don't know that I'm going to clarify each one of the cards. It just depends on the messages that I get. And I just got this deck too, guys. So I'm excited about this. I've seen other readers use it, and it just, I love the readings that they're able to get with it. So I just had to get it. And I pulled the card for myself, and it was accurate. I haven't seen a card that says this yet, but I am hearing Archangel Sandalphon. So you guys, Archangel Sandalphon is close by. And then we've got Archangel, I think it's pronounced Jophiel. Look, and it says, act with wisdom, use information for the highest good. And that's like this whole Ice Queen, it's about like introspection, wisdom, and so like really using your wisdom here for good, like being smart with your money. Yeah, you guys may want to like make sure that you use your money wisely, use your resources wisely, use your time wisely. I'm right here, guys. Messages for the collective that chose the pink quartz crystal. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides. Thank you to the angels and archangels and spirit guides, galactic family of those that chose the pink quartz crystal. Show me, what message do you have for them? What message do you have for them? Okay, we've got the Archangel Christelle, and this is, oh wow, Okay, so you guys are vibrating on the frequency of unicorns. And so this card actually, and I had a feeling that I wasn't going to need to clarify this. So you guys are needing to like really open, you don't need to do anything, but you're being encouraged to receive the white ascension flame. So you guys are ascending, and that is very exciting. I'm just gonna look at the book, because like I said, this is a new deck as well. And so this is so this archangel has pure and white, and comes through with white diamonds, cross-shaped stargate of Lyria. So you guys maybe well, no, you do have ties or connections with Lyria. So behind which unicorns wait for us. So this is all about like a change of development of the casual chakras of humanity. So your casual chakra lies above your head and is your personal moon. So it holds divine feminine energy and Christ light. It is also a peace chamber. When it is open and activated, you can access the angelic realms. So with the Ice Queen, it's like you are receiving downloads with that introspection. I feel like you guys are receiving downloads from angelic realms. Yeah, because this is about you are ready to connect with unicorns. You guys are on this frequency of unicorns, and so please make sure that you only have an open mind with this reading, because hopefully you wouldn't be watching readings if you weren't of open mind anyways. And if you're not, then this reading it wouldn't be for you regardless. So I'm not worried. Yeah, so you guys are connected on the frequency of unicorns and to angelic realms. Your casual chakra right now is open and active, and you are receiving, and it's right above the crown chakra, which is the Queen of Swords, rules the crown chakra. The throat chakra, crown chakra area, I feel anyways, third eye, things like that, like the higher realms of your chakras. It's what I feel anyways, and that's how I put that, but is associated with those different chakras. Anyways, it's now you have this gateway to these angelic realms for you to communicate with masters, unicorns, and angelic beings. So like if you're dealing with these challenges right now, you can simply communicate with your angels, with these angels and unicorns, and ask for them to help you overcome any challenges, material or otherwise. So and again, like I was getting like those material attachments, you can ask them to help release you of any kind of material attachments as well. Or any kind of, if you're dealing with financial worries, you can ask them to come in and just solve it for you, take care of it for you, and know and trust that they are. Yes. Okay. I have one more deck that I'm going to use. Actually, two more decks. I've got this deck I'm going to pull one card from, and then the extra card that's not the same as the other crystal. So thank you, angels, archangels. Thank you to the angels and archangels of the collective. Thank you to the spirit guides and galactic families of the collective of souls that chose the pink quartz crystal. May you please come here and communicate clearly of the highest good, light, love, and truth to the collective of souls that chose this pink quartz crystal. Messages do you have? What do they need to know? What do they need to focus on? Earth angel, won't you be mine? My darling Steve. Yeah, because we got unconditional love with Earth Angel. And it's interesting that unconditional love, the Divine Mother, would show up when I wanted to focus on love. So the bottom of this card here, and I go getting all like teary-eyed again, but it's those of us who no longer, like, you know, you don't have like a mother or a father. It's nice to know that we do have our Divine Mother and our Divine Father that care for us and want the best for us. And on the bottom of this card says, thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. So the card here that came out is Earth Angel, and it says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. And that completely correlates here with your casual chakra being opened and connected to these angelic realms, because and notice how these colors are all the same. I mean, like, the decks that I use, there's all different colors of cards, and it's like they're all like that white, like snow white colors that represent like purity of thought, purity of love. So it's like you guys are purely loved, and it's a reminder to just keep your thoughts as positive as possible. And yes, we do have those negative thoughts that do pop up, but when those thoughts pop up, to redirect them, it's like temptation will arise in your life. You know, it's not negative for temptations to pop up for you, but it's but you do need to like release them, or like remove the temptations. So I'm just want to look at the book, because all of these cards I just got, so I wanted to break them in by reading for you guys. So and I just got this deck that right here yesterday. So it says here that the angels are so grateful for all the positive thoughts. Shut the door. Shut the front door. Like, you've just got to shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Like, I can't even. Oh my God. So I know that I'm like, I know I cry over all of my readings, but I really put my heart and soul into these readings, you guys. Like, I really put so much of myself into them because I'm so passionate about it. And oh my God, like, I really knew it. I knew it. Okay, so anyways, the angels are so grateful for all of your positive thoughts and actions that you do for others. They want you to take some time to see how amazing you are as a person, you guys. You're so amazing. You do so much for other people, and you are an angel. You're an earth angel. They are so blessed to have someone like you helping them do their work here on earth. You are an angel of the earth. Thank you. So your angels want you to know that you are an earth angel. Like, that's why you are connected to the angelic realms, to the angelic realms, because you are one of them. You are an earth angel. So keep your thoughts as positive as possible. Any challenges that you are dealing with, there are people out there that are so blessed by having you in their life, and you don't even realize it. You may not even realize what a blessing you are to others, and that's why the universe is going to bless you. So, it says here, instead of working out what you want next in your life, ask yourself these simple questions. How can I be of service? How can I first serve myself, and how can I extend my help to others? So, so maybe that's what too, one of these things that you need to sit and think about with this, with that introspection card there as well, with the Ice Queen. So like when you have all the answers, know that they are actually guidance from your angels. So that this introspection, these thoughts that you're asking yourself, like, how can I do for others? How can I give? How can I, what are these opportunities? Know that the messages, the thoughts that you receive about the blessings that you can do for others is coming from your angels, coming from these angelic realms. So, yeah, your angels, they want you to be just like them. They want you to resonate as this earth angel, because that's what you are. They want you to be just like them by living your life in a balanced way for yourself first, and then for others, because that's when you will become a living, breathing angel. And that's what you are for others. You inspire people without even realizing it. Like, people look up to you. Earth angel, earth angel, will you be mine? You guys are clairvoyant as well. Look, we've got Indigo and Christian. You might be Christian. Some of you may be Christians. But Indigo and crystal children, make sure too that you're prioritizing yourself first. Show me clearly what I need to see. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, galactic family, and higher light beings, mine as well as the collective. What messages do you have of the highest good for the collective that chose this pink quartz crystal? You guys are clairvoyant. You're able to know the future, see the future. You may have visions about future events. Inner knowings about the future can also be a form of clairvoyance. And we've got patience, and then look, I knew it, overcoming difficulties. So Archangel Jeremiah or Jameer, I am terrible with pronouncing names, but Jeremiah, I don't know, I'm not even gonna try. It sounds silly. And then it's like the overcoming the difficulties. We started with difficulties, overcoming difficulties, and here we finished. Look, all is well. Everything is happening in divine order, and you are reaching prosperity. See, like if you chose the pink quartz crystal, I wanted to do a reading on abundance. And so that's what we got. But you're overcoming difficulties also, like with relationships too. So if you're worried about money, don't. Keep your thoughts as positive as possible, because your angels want you to trust them. Okay, so know that the worst is already behind you. All right. it's like it says, and you're surmounting any previous challenges. And I literally even said those exact words, where I said what you're going through is not insurmountable, right? And I literally said that. And it says right here, you are surmounting any previous challenges. But we do have the card here that actually came out, is patience. And this is like, your dreams are blooming rapidly, more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So, and because this is general, and it's just like, and I'm sorry for being so loud. I don't mean to be so loud, but I get excited, so I'm gonna try to be quiet. It could be for a relationship, you know. But anyways, oh my God, I'm so sorry that I get so loud. I don't mean to, but I get excited. So anyways, the pink quartz crystal, those of you who are vibrating on the pink quartz crystal, or in the energy of the pink quartz crystal, I'm not trying to give like a storyline, because everybody's story is different. This is general. But what I'm seeing is this, and this could be like, so take it how it resonates. So we're going to look, what is it? You've been putting in a lot of effort. Maybe you've been feeling stuck in a rut in some area of your life, whether it be like career, like you're very focused. Okay, you're very driven and focused, and maybe trying to like force something to happen, whether it be like your career or your spiritual gifts, or like a relationship, and just kind of stuck in a rut, and really just trying to like, look, I want to see progress. Like maybe you're growing impatient here, and Spirit's like, okay, it's time for patience. And even if you've been patient, maybe you're sitting there thinking, well, I've been patient. Well, patient doesn't mean that you're waiting because you have to. There's a difference in waiting because you have to and you've got no other choice, and being in a patient energy. There's two totally different things. If you're patient, you don't even think about it. Like you're not getting frustrated because you've been waiting. That's not patience. Patience is releasing control and surrendering, and not letting it frustrate you that it hasn't happened yet. Can you clarify what they need to know about this patience? Angels, archangels, spirit guides, higher selves, galactic family. Look, you working on something. You are working hard on something. You are really like trying to make something happen for yourself. I really feel like this says career. I really wanted to focus on love, but you know, that's just the way it is. So like you really are like putting in an effort. Like maybe you're trying to achieve some level of mastery in your life. Look, this reading has gone on so long, but I'm going to pull one last card for you guys. But anyways, the Eight of Pentacles, this is that card of like, you're really working hard, putting in an effort in something, trying to achieve a level of mastery. Maybe this is going back to school for some of you, or you're like teaching yourself something, or like you're creating something. Maybe it's like online here with the Two of Wands, but like you're really working on building something for yourself, whether this is like, I mean, this could be career, like you're really working on a relationship and you're really dedicated and committed to the relationship, and you've been putting in a lot of effort and trying to, like, you have this dream of getting married, or just making the relationship work. Or this is like you're just working towards making your dreams come true for your career or school. But whatever it is for you, like your hard work is paying off. The effort that you're putting into something is not going to be in vain. This is going to lead to results. You're going to see it, and it's going to happen faster than you thought, especially once you enter into the true energy of patience. You know, I feel like it's just going to snap, happen all of a sudden, because the Two of Wands is also sudden departure. Sudden departure. So it's like, and that departure could be physically, like suddenly you've got all the money you need to be able to make the purchase that you're making, or suddenly you've got all the money you need that you've been working towards to for some sort of opportunity here, and suddenly you're gone, you're moved, you know. You know, suddenly you've got the money to get that car and you're still going, you know, because you're on the road. But whatever this is, like, you're going to make this opportunity happen for you. You know, having fortitude and strength. I'm seeing possibly like you could be entering into like a business partnership for some of you. And really building a successful business, or like building a successful reputation for yourself. So this is what I have for you guys, and I will release you. If you did not choose the green, the malachite, then and this is where I leave you. I send you lots of love and blessing. And if you guys did choose the malachite, then I'll see you in a second. Well, I'm not going nowhere, so I don't know why I said see you in a second. Okay, I'm just putting the cards up. Guys, I'm going to try not to make the pink quartz crystal to, the green malachite be as long, because the first one was so long. So we're probably only going to do about 30 minutes. As long as my camera doesn't run out of time. If it does, I will be right back with the video. You know I will. Maybe I should just go ahead and end this and then come right back with the green malachite after this uploads, because I don't want to take a chance on being halfway through the reading and then it cut off. So because even though it is a new phone, it doesn't have a whole lot of storage on it, and it only gives me like a total of an hour and a half, 2 hours of recording time. So I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to get this uploaded, and I will be right back. As soon as it uploads, I will start recording. I'll get it deleted, and then I'll start recording you guys for the green, the malachite. Okay? So, I wish there was some way to edit to let you guys know, but I'll let you know in the comments that the malachite will be on a separate video. Hopefully you'll see that. So the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.